Although the vine had arrived years earlier in the county, it wasn't until the late 12th century when it was properly cultivated. It was the brothers in the Riojan monastery of the Demanda who initiated the row method in the highlands. Later on they went in search of more favourable soil and climate on the lower slopes. The vine gained ground, and the majority of people dedicated themselves to viticulture. And by the year 1600, Haro became known as a predominantly viticultural town, with 116 wineries able to fill 43,000 pitchers of wine. And by 1805, it could produce enough to fill 168,000 pitchers of wine. In the 18th century, Haro tried to find a way to place its wine in the Basque Country and Santander, and it managed to open up the Conchas route. By the middle of the 19th century, Haro became known as a dry port of Rioja, supplying a large part of Castile and Aragon, and its particular type of wine became known as Jarense wine. But it was to be two diseases of the French vines that brought French buyers, first from Montpellier, then later Bordeaux, to fill their tanks with Riojan wines. Experts from this neighbouring country recognised the quality of the wines from the clay chalky soil, and they installed themselves in Haro to make wines. It was easy to transport the wine, as the train line had been built by the French, Basque and Riojan industrialists who saw the potential market for this excellent wine. Thus the world-renowned wineries of the cradle of the Rioja sprung up in Haro. The name of Haro is carried all over the world on the labels of wine bottles, which are produced by a multitude of famous wineries. These wine ambassadors have obtained for Haro both the title of the capital of La Rioja and given it cultural heritage, endowing it with the well-deserved recognition of wine lovers all over. In recent years, a new must-see has been added to the town. It is an outdoor art gallery that circles the town. Old pieces of vineyard equipment have been rescued and restored, and vineyard-themed sculptures adorn the land, which makes it an unforgettable trip to the wine area.